Hey everybody, welcome back to some Dream Daddy. We're here on our third date with Craig. It took some time for our schedules to line up, but I was finally able to find a weekend where Craig and I could go camping. He always stays so busy with work and the kids, but it's good to know that we'll be able to spend some time relaxing together in nature. Since our first run, I've managed to go on regular runs with Craig. I mostly do them because it seems like it's the only time we get to hang out. But the added benefit is that I've seen a lot of improvement in my health. I was able to sift through the attic and find my old camping gear from college. Craig put me in charge of bringing the sleeping bags in the tent while he takes care of the food, so I double-checked to make sure everything is ready to go. Craig should be here any minute now. Amanda's going to be spending this weekend on a school trip to our nation's capital. She hasn't been away from home without me for longer than a day since she was 14. I hope she isn't feeling as nervous about it as I am. Hey Amanda Panda. Amanda's in the middle of sitting on top of her luggage in order to get to finally zip.
Huh?
Hey Pops. Ready for your trip? Once I get this bad boy all zipped up, I'm good to go. How much did you pack? That seems like a lot for 2 days. Oh, it's all of my camera equipment. Lenses, tripod, flash, all of that. Are you even gonna have time to take pictures? I'll find a way. I need to get some good shots on my series for the National Monuments. Oh, what's the series about? It's one of those internet series where I reimagine Disney princesses as founding fathers. What? I'm kidding. Nobody likes those. I'm taking portraits of my friends. Oh, well, I'm gonna be in the woods, out there in nature. You know, roughing it. Just me and Mother Nature. The old Madre de trees. Are you gonna be alright on your own?
Yes!
I'm not gonna have any signal out there. I won't be able to text or call you at all. Oh, it's alright. I'll be able to survive a couple of days without constant updates on who just got voted off the International Haunted House Hunters. Well, I'll miss you. And for the record, Bradley was pushed down a flight of ornate stairs by a ghost. They were really beautiful stairs. Amanda finishes zipping up the big suitcase and lugs it next door to her bedroom. She turns around and gives me a big hug.
Yeah.
Relax, Dad-tron. I'm a big kid now. I can take care of myself. Besides, I gotta share a room with Monica Sanders and 2 mom chaperones. The most trouble I could possibly get into is falling asleep with a tub of ice cream on me. Oh, well, alright. Don't steal anything, okay? Since you asked nicely, fine. Promise. I step outside, hauling my bags behind me. Craig's already strapped some camping gear on top of my modest but stylish car. He notices me carrying my equipment and hurries over to take it from me. Oh! I got it, don't you dare. Such a gentleman. Craig Kahn, you keep those hands to yourself. Remember, it's your weekend to relax. Take it easy.
Oh.
I guess I can't argue with that.
Oh.
Everything good with Amanda? Yep, on our way to a school trip to Washington, D.C. What about your offspring? Already at Smashley's for the weekend. I'm ready to get my cam on. I load the rest of my stuff into Craig's car, and we get in. Oh no! What's wrong? I think I left my juicer plugged in. We gotta go back. Are you worried that someone's gonna break into your house and cold press some carrots? No, it's just... Just try to relax, man. Let the juicer float away. Take all of your worries and blend them into pulpy good vibes. Craig takes a deep breath. Do we have anything to listen to? All I had at my place is a series of CDs to get you through a thorough and intense calisthenics workout. Do you want to listen to those? I'm just kidding. Craig hands me a thick case filled with CDs. Take your pick. I thumb through page after page of King's sing-along CDs. Oh yeah, Twinkle Twinkle Little Star takes me back. Keep going. I get to the end of the case to find, in the very last slot, a blank CD with Craig's handwriting on it. DJ Keg Stand's Mega Mix Volume 1? Made it just for the trip. I think you'll like it. I pop the CD into the car stereo, and it's like I'm immediately transported to our old dorm room. After hit plays, and soon we're both happily singing the lyrics to each song as we fly down the highway. This song was Carl's favorite. Carl, the third roommate. You brought that dog home one night, and I just couldn't pry you two apart. So we spent an entire semester fabricating a story about our foreign exchange student roommate who had a really bad cough that sounded exactly like a dog's bark. And then we had a room inspection. That RA was so suspicious of us, but could never prove anything. And Carl was just under a blanket. Bless that pup's courage under fire. Man, we did some dumb things back in college. The hours fly by as we belt out tunes in whatever non-existent key our voices register in. Soon enough, we're surrounded by lush trees and spectacular vistas of everything that amazing that nature has to offer. Feels good to be back out here. Real good. We park our car at the entrance to a familiar trail and load up our new gear on our backs. I'm thankful that I've been working on my health for the past couple of weeks, otherwise I'd be dreading all the hiking that's about to happen. Craig looks intently at us. Everything alright? Yep, just had to fire off one last work email. Craig pockets the phone when we start off on the trail. It's relatively easy, but I know I would have been puffing this morning if it weren't for all the motor sprints. I look around me, taking the tall trees and animal chirps. Everything okay back there? There's no reception out here. Oh, yeah, being out in the middle of nowhere will do that. I recognize the look of anxiety in Craig's face. But what if there's a problem? Look, Craig, we all know that if you really wanted, you could flex your calf muscles and fly out of here like a rocket ship all the way back to Maple Bay. We're gonna be fine. We're gonna be fine. This is our weekend. We keep marching down the trail, but it seems like Craig is still worried. After a bit, he stops on his trail. Maybe we should go back. We could find another campground that gives a good cell reception. Craig, seriously, what's wrong? I mean, I'm just really nervous. My dad instincts kicked me in my mind and keeps conjuring up all sorts of worst-case scenarios. What if something happens to the girls? I don't have a signal. I would have no way of knowing. Let me tell you, that feeling never goes away, no matter how old your kids are. You just gotta remind yourself that you're in good hands. Craig doesn't say anything. I give him a reassuring punch on the shoulder. Try to remember why we came out here. The plan was to get away from all and just focus on ourselves this trip. No distractions, no cell service, just two dads relaxing out in the woods. Craig looks me directly in the eyes. No distractions, no cell service. Just two dads relaxing out in the woods. We're gonna have some fun on this weekend. Craig and I get back to partying. It's not too long of a hike before we get to the campsite, and we're both glad to see we're the only people there. Can't believe you still have this tent. Found it in my attic and already checked it for holes. Seen better days, sure, but I think we'll be able to survive. I dump the bag of fabric and poles onto the ground. We'll unfold the tent in the desired spot. I hand Craig the stakes. We still know how to do this, right? Of course we do. We do not. After 20 minutes of struggling like people in a bad infomercial, we somehow managed to build an upright structure that closely resembles what a tent would look like if you asked someone to draw a picture of one with a light show. I want to put this up against the storm, but I think we'll be able to survive for the night. We set out a couple of chairs and our cooking equipment, admiring our hands. Hey! Bro, look at us go! Look upon the kingdom we have built. Upon this rock we shall build our meat and drink our brews, for we hold dominion over this land. Verily. And, look at our camping chairs, which we are going to sit on. So it's next onto the camp extravaganza docket. But now that we have our shelter settled, I think it's time for us to do some exploring. There's a waterfall a little bit down the way that I'm sure we can hike to. Let's get hiking. Craig and I venture into the woods. We amble along, taking our time to chat and admire the wildlife. Craig reaches out an arm and stops. Hey! Dude! Does that look like what I think it looks like? Look over to where he's pointing. Oh my god, it does. That tree looks like a what? I can't get over how detailed it is. I examine the butt tree further. The contours, perfect. It even has back dimples. I thought we were going to have a great time camping, but this makes it even better. Craig pulls back his head. I aspire and have every hike be as good as this one. I'm snickering back to him. Let us analyze this tree further. Craig and I share a huge bit of laughter at all the jokes. The best thing about this is there's no daughters here to tell us our jokes are bad. We high five. Craig and I hit the trail again. It's been a long time since we've been out here, but everything seems more or less familiar. We point out old landmarks that remember back from our college days. I think we're getting close now. Check it out! There's a clearing up ahead. As we get closer, I can hear water running. Cresting over a hill, Craig and I are greeted by wide clearings surrounded by trees. In front of us is a beautiful waterfall spilling into a large body of water that runs into a river. Mouths agape with the genuine beauty of the place, we go to investigate. The old waterfall.
Hey!
It's gorgeous. Nature is so rad. Peering further, we get an idea of how deep the pool is. Think we could jump off it like the old days? Ha! This old dad is happy here in dry land. Looks like you could climb right up over there. We didn't even bring swimming trunks. What are you talking about? Craig immediately begins taking his clothes off. Look at Craig's butt. Don't look at Craig's butt. Look at Craig's butt. I can't help but sneak a peek. That is a good butt. Craig turns around and suddenly he catches me looking. I do a lot of glute workouts. I immediately turn away blushing.
Oh.
You coming or what? Oh, I don't know about this dude. He's already making his way over to the waterfall by the time I finish my sentence. When he realizes I'm not right behind him, he turns around and rolls his eyes. We've lived together for years, and I've seen your ass more times than I can count. It's no big deal. You got it, Chief. Let's put on a show. Who needs pants anyway? They're society's oppressors. Down with pants! Down with the system!
Oh.
That's the spirit. I take my shirt off and drop it into a pile with Craig's clothes, with the rest of my clothes on the ground, feeling exposed. Craig and I climb up to the top of the waterfall, making sure not to slip on any wet rocks. He reaches the peak before I do and offers me a hand getting up. Yeah. At the top, we look over to the cliff and into the tiny lake. It seems so much higher up from this perspective. Craig has always been a daredevil. He pulled some stunts in college that I'm honestly still shocked he survived. I was always the one standing on the sidelines, watching and hoping I wouldn't be bringing him home in a gurney. Man, this can be dangerous. Craig looks me in the eyes. Don't think. Just jump. Craig cannonballs off of the waterfall and into the lake, creating a huge splash. I'm worried for a moment before he finally resurfaces from under the water. Woo! He treads water and looks up at me. You coming or what? Don't think. Just jump. How are you supposed to just not think? I'm pretty sure that's not physically possible. My toes grip the edge of the rock. The water looks so far away. Don't think. Just. I run off the edge, trying to do my best cannonball. Somewhere in the middle, it turns into a really graceful belly flop. I hit the water with a loud slap. I resurface to find Craig giggling.
Oh.
I rate that belly flop a solid 8 out of 10. Your form was lacking, but your heart was in the right place. I playfully splash water at Craig. Are you sure about that? I splash him again. You've given me no choice. Craig splashes me in the face with a huge wave of water. You've awakened the beast. He launches another wave of water at me. Don't you put me in a corner here. Don't put a wild animal in the corner. Squirt water with your hands. Hammer fist. Dunk him. Let's go hammer fist. With the force of thunder, I bring my fist down into the water, creating a tidal wave that drenches Craig. Good one.
Oh.
But I think I can do better. Craig answers back with his own tidal wave. It's big enough to launch me back. He's so strong. Ah, we should have dunked him. Craig, truce, please. Craig thinks about it. Yeah, sure. We shake hands. There's peace. Man, that jump was such an adrenaline rush. Not so scary now, huh? We run all the way up the slick rocks and cannonball off the water again. What a rush. Good form on that one. Want to go again? One more time. With the same energy we had in our youth, we climb back up to the top of the waterfall. I'm brave enough to try a flip, which I'm sure looks incredibly graceful as I belly flop into the water. Phew, man. This is fun. Got one more on you? Alright, one more. Takes us a little bit more time, but we get to the waterfall and both do our best running jumps into the water below. Alright, I think that's my limit. We should get going back before it gets too dark. Alright, bro, you sure? It's my time to jump. I scrape the rocks one more and do another classic cannonball. Wow, this is so much fun. I'm getting kind of cold. Want to go back to the camp now?
Oh.
We should probably head back. Oh, I pushed too long. We go to put our clothes back on and notice they're soaking wet. Maybe a splash fight wasn't the best idea. Oh, it's okay. We'll get a fire going in no time. We can dry off and get some dinner going. Sopping wet, we head back to the camp and unpack everything we need for dinner. Craig pulls out a couple of steaks and some chopped potatoes in tinfoil. You ready for a feast? Hey man, take a seat. The Craig train is pulling into the relaxation station and I'm your conductor. Let me cook for you. Absolutely not. Cooking is the thing that relaxes me the most. I'll take it from here. Craig cooks now? I remember how his entire sophomore year diet consisted of a microwavable mac and cheese, but not microwaved, and have trouble believing the thing he just said. At least let me start the fire. Sure, let me just grab my matches. Craig reaches into his backpack. He rummages around his bag, pulling things out and checking every pocket. Uh-oh. I know I packed it. Craig checks another bag and still can't find it. My stomach grumbles, and I'm more acutely aware how cold and wet I am. We really need to get a fire started. Okay, well, it's not the end of the world.
Oh.
Gosh, I'm so stupid. I could have sworn I packed it. I'm sorry, dude. No, but we can figure this out. We can start a fire. We're smart guys. I mean, how hard could it be? I've watched plenty of survival programs on TV. If a naked reality TV star can do it, so can we. We'll need some wood. I gesture the trees around us.
I don't know.
There's no shortage of that. And some tinder. We can make that work. And then I think some ancient aliens are then supposed to come by and give us advanced technology or renovate our houses. Depends on the show. Craig and I gather a variety of wood, bark, and moss and to weave all the materials that could conceptually make a passable-looking campfire.
Oh.
Just add fire, right? That's the fun part. The sun is just now setting and a cool breeze rustles the leaves of the trees around us. We have to work quick. I've done this in the past, and I know I can figure it out. Just give me a second. Any way I can help? Give me some more support. Lift my spirits and we'll make this fire happen. Go overboard with compliments. That's how we roll. You're really giving that fire the business. You're an amazing, hardworking father with a steady work ethic and everyone loves you. Your daughters think you're a superhero and the neighborhood dads respect you immensely. Also, your butt looks great. Bro, stop. You'll make me cry. Okay. Don't want your tears putting out the fire. Eventually, Craig is miraculously able to get something going. He blows on the embers and gently places the glowing moss into the blaze of the pit. Soon enough, we have a nice little fire going. Way to go, man! We're regular old outdoorsy fellas! Hooray for not dying! I take a seat in one of the lawn chairs Craig brought and cozy up to the fire, warming up my hands. Relax, man. Take it easy. Let me handle the dinner. I watch as Craig strokes the fire and sets up a makeshift grill for the steaks. After all that hiking and swimming and fire starting, I'm able to relax a bit, with the sound of the crickets and the scent of the steak filling the air. I actually feel pretty calm. Craig expertly sears 2 steaks in the pan he's been heating on the fire, cracking thyme and crushing ginger over it by blasting them both and basting them both in butter. Wow, I didn't know he was actually good at cooking. Faintest I ever saw him get in college is when he started sprinkling the seasoning packet onto dry ramen and eating it straight up. When did this happen? Used to eat cereal every morning with beer instead of milk.
Oh.
I grew up, I guess. I think these are just about ready. Craig puts the steak onto a paper plate and sets them aside. I start to reach for one, but Craig smacks my hand away. Dude, let them rest. They'll be more flavorful that way. I patiently return to my seat, eyeing the steaks longingly from a distance. They smell incredible. Craig prepares the side salads for us in the meantime, sprinkling feta cheese onto freshly chopped greens. He plates it next to the generous pile of roasted potatoes covered in olive oil and rosemary. Once it's all ready, we sit down by the fire and dig in. Everything taste okay? I'm in heaven.
Oh.
That's what I like to hear. Remember how for an entire semester we'd eat burritos for breakfast, lunch, and dinner? It's so hard not to go back to that. Look, you know, man, you have kids, great job, and you cook like a vengeful wizard whose arch nemesis is microwavable food. I'm really impressed with how much you've gotten your life together. Craig laughs, but there's no humor in it. I'm glad you think that. I glance at Craig while he picks out a salad. He really grew out of his baby face, but there's something about his expression that makes him seem so much older than he is. A sense of maturity he didn't have in college. He looks exhausted. You okay?
I don't know.
Yeah. Come on, dude. I've known you for long enough to see when you're down.
I don't know.
I'm tired, bro. I think being out here is making me realize just how drained I feel. You work really hard, Craig. Can't be easy.
I
have to. For my girls. I volunteer at their school, I cook healthy meals for them, I do everything I can to make sure they're safe and happy. And when they're with their mom, I'm always working overtime so I can support them. And then you work out a lot so you can crush anyone that stands in their way?
Huh.
That, and I don't want to fall into my old habits. I need to set a good example for my girls. Everything I do is for them and I wouldn't have it any other way. But it seems like it's bleeding you dry.
Nice.
If that's what it takes to raise them well, then it's worth it. Craig, buddy, I know where you're coming from here, but you gotta take care of yourself,
Hey.
too. I do, though. I eat right and exercise, and that's not what I mean. You're too little butter on too much toast, you know?
Nice.
What? You're spreading yourself too thin. Life needs balance. It's great that you care this much about your kids, but you can't neglect your own needs because you're too busy taking care of everyone else's. You matter, too.
Oh.
I know I can provide for my family. And if I take a step back and look at everything objectively, I know I'm doing right by
I
them.
don't know.
But I can't explain it, man. There's always that voice in the back of my head telling me I need to do more. It's like it's never enough for me. Every time I try to relax, that voice keeps telling me I don't deserve it. To be honest, I even feel guilty being out here. Craig, you're trying your best and doing an amazing job. That's a fact. But even if you weren't, you would still deserve happiness.
Oh.
Do I, though?
Oh.
I look at Craig and think about what a good friend and even better father he is. He's compassionate, he's hardworking, he's relentlessly positive. He encourages everyone to be the best version of themselves. He makes me want to be a better person. If you could only see yourself the way I see you. Craig beams. He gets up and walks over to his supplies. Come on, I brought dessert. Oh? Are you going to use the campfire to torch the tops of some creme brulee?
Oh.
What? I know little to nothing about cooking. Craig pulls out marshmallows.
Hey!
Well, you still don't know how to make s'mores, right? I think the more important question is, do you know how to make s'mores? As I recall, you used to just completely blacken the marshmallows. Oh, I stand by that. It's charred on the outside, but the gooey center is preserved. Brutish. Craig throws a marshmallow at me and I catch it in my mouth. Pro move. We used to be able to do that at great distance against a wind disadvantage. Give me a week of practice and I'll be competitive again. Craig and I sit in the warm glow of the campfire, watching embers float up towards the sky. I agree with Dad, though. You can't just light your marshmallows on fire and burn them. You gotta get the outside nice, toasted, golden brown. The stars are so much brighter out here. Less light pollution. Yeah. I miss this, Papa. Me too. We stay here until it gets late, half remembering stories from college. We watch as the fire dies and eventually clamber into the tent. We crawl into the tent and I unfurl my sleeping bag. Wait, where's the other sleeping bag? I look around for a second. Oh no, I must have left it at home. Oops, what an accident! How could this possibly have happened? It's all yours, dude. I'm sorry, I'll just curl up over here. No way, here. Craig unzips the sleeping bag and spins it out so there's room enough for both of us to lay on top of it. Classic move, Dad. Classic move. Night, bro. Good night, bro. I roll over and we face away from each other. Without a blanket, it's really cold. I shiver. Without realizing it, I found myself nestling closer to Craig. I'm sure he won't mind. Classic move. He turns over, and I can feel his breath on my neck. It's hard to focus on anything else. I turn over, trying to get more comfortable. I open my eyes to find Craig's face only a few inches from my own. For once, he looks at peace. His eyes flutter open. His hand finds a place on my waist. I'm not sure who leans in first, but suddenly we're kissing. We look at each other again, my heart racing. Craig.
I don't know.
I got strong feelings for you, bro. Feelings I can't deny anymore. Bro. Me too. I run my hands through his hair, then down to his chest. Craig brings me closer, wrapping his arms around me. I feel so secure.
Oh.
You know, talking about old times is fun, but
Oh.
I like making new memories with you. I smile, tracing the lines of his hip with my finger. We kiss again. I'm not worried about us getting too cold tonight.
Man,
Yeah!
that was amazing. Just like back in college. I've missed you, dude.
Booyah! We kicked ass. Keg stand champion. Achievement unlocked. Uh-oh. Okay, I thought it froze. Phew! Okay. So, once again, we're just gonna fly through the after party here until we can get to... Yeah, we're just gonna fly through the after party until we get to the final scene with Craig, just so we can see everything there and finish it completely. And as you've probably seen from the title of the episode already, this is probably going to be the last episode of Dream Daddy. At least for a while it will be. I might get back into it and do some more... Yeah, okay. When we did Hugo's mission, he had his, Hugo's romance one. He had his wrestler shirt on for the party. So it is just for his, it's not just everyone. Okay. But yeah, this is going to be the last one we do, at least for a while. I might come back at some point and do Damien's and Robert's missions. I have no desire to do Joseph's. But we might go through their romances just so we can see them, get to the ends and everything. But for right now, this is where we're going to call it. Got through main 3, Matt, Brian, Hugo. Then we did Craig. Just really been enjoying this, and I really loved recording it for you guys. But I just kind of want to put this on hold for a while and start doing some fresh stuff here. I'm tempted to just skip, but I don't know if it'll go to that scene or all the way past this chapter. But I'm going to start doing some fresh stuff for the channel. I've got a few plans set up.
I don't know.
And like I'll get into some surprises this weekend, if I can manage it. But we're going to start playing some new stuff here. Oh, crap, we should do this one. Hazel. What's she thinking? Square. Briar? Star? We'll get it next time. Amanda leans close to Brian and Hazel, lowering her voice. Listen, you guys can leave with me. If you're down playing your psychic abilities, I want you to know that you can trust me. Heck, even think of me as the third twin. Amanda, that's a triplet. You know, Dad, by the time we're done with these kids, we're going to be finishing each other's... What? You didn't finish your sentence. What are we going to be finishing? Each other's...
Got this.
Sentences! See? Third twin. I have to go. As the party starts to wind down, I take a seat in the back step. Go through all this is Amanda. And we're crying. Yeah, I got a few surprises. Gonna start trying to do a couple different things on the channel here. But I want to get some new games going. I'll probably try and fly through actually Fallout 4 here soon, get to the ending of that, so that we can put that on hiatus, or at least finish that up. And then we're going to start taking things in a slightly different direction here, if I can manage it. Bro. This reminds me of the parties we used to throw. Fewer keg stands, of course. Probably for the best. I don't want to get my hip replaced after a party trick goes wrong. We can leave keg stands in the past. I'm, taking this weekend to relax. Party's my first stop out in the express train from the relaxation station. Next stop is Natville. Pull into the Papa Concourse. I'd like to book us a ticket to Natville as well. I might have to meet you halfway, eating food directly off of your own stomach down. We both giggle, but man, I just want to pour some chips on my belly while I hang out in a hammock. Craig, I'm glad you're making time for yourself.
Oh.
Me too. Just is a funny thing, dude. I didn't realize how overworked I was until we got away from the city. It's honestly just as destructive as being drinking every night and eating burritos off of the floor. I guess we need to get out of the city more often then.
Oh.
Craig kicks his legs over the side of the bench and leans onto me. Lying down on my lap, I run my fingers through his hair. You're looking for balance. I admire that. I'm trying to not feel guilty about doing things for myself.
Oh.
It's a process. And it's going to take me some time to figure it out. I might need your help, bro. Greg, I'll be your bro until the day I die. And if being your bro means forcing you to take care of yourself, then I'll happily oblige. Craig looks up at me, smiling.
Oh.
Bro,
Oh.
that means so much. Craig sits up and pulls me into a kiss. Bro. We both laugh. You and me, we're gonna be alright. Fly through the credits because I think we get a special after picture one here. I'm not sure I've shown you that all the times, but I have seen it. Didn't always make it into recording, so I do apologize for that. But alright everybody, thanks for watching, hope you liked it. See you in the next one.